Opposing parties in Central Maine Power a successful lawsuit to restart its controversial electricity corridor through the Maine woods have decided not to appeal. This now clears the way for the company to restart the project later this year. Today's decisions follow the unanimous 9-0 jury verdict in a civil trial in state court last month. Today was the 3-week post-verdict deadline for any appeal to be filed. The Natural Resources Council of Maine, the lead environmental group opposed to that project, said today, a jury has spoken, and while we don't agree with the decision, we respect the process and have decided not to pursue an appeal. Tom Ciaviello, who led a group of citizens opposed to the project, also said they would not appeal. Maine voters temporarily stopped the New England Clean Energy Connect with a referendum 19 months ago.